about to give y'all some tea today, okay? I hope you thirsty, cause I can already feel my mouth getting dry, and we ain't even got started yet. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel for another video. As you can see by the title, today's video is gonna be a little juicy. I had to go ahead and take a sip because I feel like I'm already getting parched. My mouth kind of getting dry. I'm a little clammy. I'm a little nervous to kind of be putting all my business out there, but I feel like there's power in vulnerability. And soon I'll be embarking on a singleness series here on my channel, so I felt like it was necessary to first kind of go through my dating history to give you all a little background information as to who have I dated, how we met, how the relationship kind of went, why we ended, and it resulted in me being single for about 1.5 years now. So woo, that's a long time. If you're one of my exes and you're watching this video, hey, it's me. But no, for real though, what's popping? This is so awkward. If we have dated and I did not include you in this video, it's because to me we really ain't date. This video is not to talk bad on any of my exes. I feel like we are all friends, or at least we can have a decent conversation without any disrespect, or we don't really harbor any bad feelings or harsh feelings for one another. So I feel like I am in the clear for making this video. So I'm going to start this video in high school, my first relationship that I had no business in. I'm 14. I'm a freshman in high school. Let's just say I didn't like to hang with my age group. So I hung with older cousins, so I was exposed to a faster lifestyle and older group of girls and boys. So I grew up a little too fast. All right, let's just put it on out there. But I caught the attention of a 19-year-old at the time. 19, he out of school, he in college, and mind you, I'm a freshman. That's already just a red flag. But you know, when you young and you think you popping and somebody older try to talk to you, you just think you just be on top of the world. And mind you, I wasn't even allowed to date. My dad was like, nope, can't date till you're 18 or 16, whatever the rule was. Either way, rebellious. I was a bit rebellious young woman. I'm not proud to talk about it, but this is just the life I lived. Okay, so 14, 19, 5-year age difference. We had to pretty much sneak to see each other all the time. But needless to say, that was my first love. This was my first love. This is who I lost my virginity to. This relationship lasted all of about 1.5 years, I'll say. Just 1.5 years, on and off. It got real juicy. I'm getting hot. Let me cut some air on. Of course, I had high expectations for the relationship, even though there was a huge age difference. So, of course, I'm sure he was doing a whole lot behind my back because he had way more freedom than I had. And I was just all in, you know. So ultimately we ended because one, my parents found out and it went left. I mean, all the way to the left because of the age difference. My dad wanted to sign papers. I had social workers coming up to the school. It was a mess, y'all. It was a hot mess, but I was still sneaking and talking to him a little bit. My dad had took texting off my phone. I couldn't do nothing but call. He went through my phone records. It was a whole deal, y'all. But I ended up getting a little flip phone, like a little prepaid phone. I was still able to talk to him. So we were talking here and there. And then, y'all, why we ultimately ended was because he started messing with my best friend at the time behind my back. moral of that relationship, girls, if you teenager and you listen to this and somebody 20 want to holler at you, no, they need to find somebody their age, and usually they after you because nobody their age really wants them. So don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time, sis. So that was the relationship between me and Drew. Now, all through high school, I was with one of my classmates. We're going to call him Terrence. So, all through high school, this is my classmate. He really liked me, y'all. And I was feeling him too. But he was my age. And it was just something about somebody my age. I just feel like I was too mature for anybody my age, so I really wasn't giving him the time of day. I just kind of talked to him here and there, giving him the run around. He was so polite, such a gentleman. He respected me. He did all the right things, but y'all know us women, we don't want nobody that do all the right things. We want to chase the one that ain't no good for us, that we ain't got no being to be with in the first place. So that's kind of how I treated him. I just kept him on the back burner and stuff. You know, I think at one point we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but it never really was a love thing for me. It's like I was just going with the flow. You know, I was just going with the flow. But we went to prom together, and eventually we broke up. Probably like, I can't even remember, y'all, honestly. We broke up. Probably over something stupid. I knew it probably was me, to be honest. So I really don't have much to say about the relationship other than he was a total gentleman, and I was just had my head in all the wrong places. Next. Now we're gonna move along to the relationship in my adulthood. We're gonna call him Jacob since he want to be Jacob so bad. Me and Jacob started dating in 2013. I think it was like a 4-year age difference. So I was 18 at the time and he was like 21. So that's not that bad, and I'm 18 at this point, so your girl grown. He wrote me on Kik, and he told me he was interested in me. And mind you, I've known Jacob all my life. We from the same hometown. So mind you, that was the summer of me about to start college. So when I went to college, I mean, our relationship was it was fine. You know, when I graduated dental hygiene school, I moved to Jackson. We couldn't really do the long distance thing, so he decided to move to Jackson. We ended up moving in together. We ended up getting an apartment together. We stayed in that apartment for all of 6 months, and then we decided to get a different apartment that we lived in together for about a year. And then in March of 2018, I decided to buy a house. So everything's still smooth sailing. Get to June of 2018, we decided to have a housewarming. To my surprise, it wasn't just a home warming party. It was an engagement, a surprise engagement. So yes, I got engaged June of 2018 to Jacob. And y'all already know, when you moving in the right direction, the devil don't like that. So I felt like as soon as we got engaged, the devil was like, oh no, I ain't having this. Let me throw them off track a little bit. And that's exactly what he did. Okay, he cheated about four months into the engagement. So when I found out about him cheating during the engagement, I decided to end the engagement, but we were gonna still try and fix the relationship and kind of just start afresh, start new, going into the new year of 2019 now. And just to be real, I was kind of mentally gone already. I started to see other people behind his back without him knowing, which I know wasn't fair, but your girl had to get some get back, okay? So in June of 2019, we ended. In July of 2019, I found out I was pregnant. Yep. But we had already ended the relationship, and I did not want to get back in the relationship because, again, I was just done with that part of my life. I feel like our relationship had run its course. Hang on in there with me for a little while longer. I only got one more situationship. I'm still kind of healing from this situationship that I'm about to talk about. This took a huge emotional toll on me. We're gonna call him Kyle. Okay, So I met Cal in September of 2019. Yes, only 3-4 short months later, I ain't sit down at all, and yes, I am pregnant. I can't believe I'm even finna say this. I got on Tinder pregnant, yes, but I ain't hide it. I put it in my bio, 18 weeks pregnant, and I'm just here for the laughs, because one of my friends told me that Tinder was funny. So I did that. I downloaded Tinder, made an account, had my bump up there as my profile picture, and I was like, 18 weeks pregnant, here for the laughs, I ain't here for nothing serious. So I had Cal ended up liking my he super liked my profile, and I liked his, so we ended up matching. You know, I'm pregnant, and I feel like my hormones just got me making crazy decisions. Yep, I'm gonna blame it on the hormones, because I'm just not proud of my ex during this situationship at all. Like, I'm still trying to forgive myself for all of the decisions I made throughout this situationship. There was a lot of emotional manipulation, and he made all kind of excuses as to why he wasn't gonna commit, why he couldn't commit, and really it was because he had all the benefits of the relationship without the title. So that was my mistake of giving my all and, you know, expecting things that he just wasn't gonna give. You know, I didn't know my worth. I let him dictate my worth. I wasn't authentic. I wasn't myself. I feel like I was hustling, trying to make myself good enough for him to see that he can commit or do certain things to get his approval. And this is where the Lord really started to work with me in this relationship, because I found myself doing a lot of things for him instead of for God. And all of those things that I started doing for him, I'm still doing them without him, and now they're for God. So this situationship has really shaped me. You know, he was just a huge source of my happiness, and I feel like I relied on him way more than I did God, and God didn't like that. So ultimately, God had to show me that that was not the man for me. I was putting my all into that relationship and not getting the man I wanted out of it. So God removed him, and I'm just so grateful that God kept me, and he has built me back up in those areas where I feel like I was torn down, where I feel like I had lost myself. God is so good, y'all. The point of this video is to encourage you all that although we've gone through some hardships in previous relationships, it was for a reason and a season, y'all. Like, it was a lesson and a blessing. Like, God does everything for a reason. Everything is gonna work out for your good. You may be heartbroken right now over this guy you were dating because you think that was who you were supposed to be with, but the Lord said, nah, I got something better. Just focus on you, focus on God, like, and he gonna blow your mind. You know, from all of your relationships, like, really take the time to reflect and improve on anything that you did wrong. Identify the areas where your partner made mistakes, and, you know, just notice the red flags, you know, up front, because those red flags that you ignore are going to be the same red flags of why you all ultimately end. So now that I've given y'all all my tea, or should I say lemonade, I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you have a story that's similar to mine? Like, I want to hear some of y'all tea. Let's just build a little community down there in the comments real quick. Because if you have any tips or relationship advice that'll help someone else, I'm sure they'll be grateful to see it, to read it, and to respond, to give you some encouragement. I'm so excited for the videos to come in my singleness series, y'all. I feel like I got a lot to talk about. I've learned a lot in this singleness season. I made a lot of mistakes in this singleness season, as you all just got some of them. So I'm so excited. So y'all be sure to go ahead and subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video, because you do not want to miss this singleness series. We are about to learn and grow together. I am so excited. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. It encourages me to continue making more content here on YouTube. Until my next video, you all be blessed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, loves.